What's up guys, today's the 5th point of view tutorial and I'm teaching you my absolute favorite basic trick because I'm teaching you how to kickflip. The kickflip is also a beginner trick and that's why it's amongst the basic flat ground tricks that I'm covering. You want to make sure you learn all these basic tricks properly because if you continue skateboarding you'll need them for more complicated combinations, especially for the kickflip. There are just so many stylish combinations you can do on this trick, so you really want to make sure you get this one down good. Before you learn any basic trick like the kickflip, you want to be able to ride around on a skateboard. Try to make sure that you're comfortable on a skateboard in general. Since you're learning your first flip trick, the only trick you need for this one is the ollie. You can check out my ollie tutorial for that one. The kickflip is definitely a more advanced basic trick. It definitely takes practice to land this one. I still remember landing my first kickflip and I just know that it felt awesome. The kickflip is just such an iconic skateboard trick and it just looks awesome and steezy. Don't worry about landing it clean though, just focus on landing them at all at first. Now let's get into the foot positioning. Place your front foot right beneath your front bolts, a little different than you would for an ollie. The difference is that for a kickflip you want to place your front foot slightly backwards, so the weight or balance is more focused on your front toes. Also angle your front foot a bit so it points a little bit more towards the nose, almost like a 45-degree angle. Please do play around with this because, as I'm always telling you guys, some foot positions might feel more comfortable for you. Place your back foot on your till so that the ball of your foot is in the middle of the end of your till. Also, focus your balance or weight more on the ball of your foot. For the kickflip, you feel that the trick is a lot more in your toes than your actual feet if you compare to other tricks. If you're regular, it'll look like this. People will always tell you to keep your shoulders in line with your board. When I'm doing a kickflip, I'm not perfectly in line with my board, but I've been doing them for more than 7 years now. So I don't really think about it anymore. I do remember learning this trick and that specific tip helped me to land back on my board, so you might want to give it a try. Now let's take a look at the movement as a whole. The movement I'm talking about in my videos is the movement which has to do with your board when you're jumping up. So in this case, the movement after bending your knees. Step 1. Pop and flick. This is definitely the most complicated step because this determines your board's movement. It's actually quite similar to the movement of an ollie. You jump up, pop your board and slide your front foot up. The difference is all in your front foot though. You have to slide towards the side of your board with your toes. Instead of sliding it, you're actually more kicking to the side of your board. It's called flicking your board. This is what gives the board the rotation, so if your board doesn't rotate enough, just flick harder. Step 2. Catching your board. This step is all about timing. People will tell you to look at your board and catch it when it's done a full rotation. Although this might help you, your board flicks so fast that it's really hard to do this. I can tell from experience that you will catch it properly after lots of practice. It will come as a natural feeling and you will even be able to do it with your eyes closed. Step 3. Landing. Keep your balance while you're in the air and the moment you hit the ground, bend your knees. Absorb the impact and stay in control over your board. A common mistake with this trick is that you're unable to land it with both of your feet. In this case, try to land it with only your back foot first, then try to land it with your front foot, and after that, try to land it with both of your feet. What also helps is to really commit to staying above your board. Keep your shoulders straight. Another common mistake is that you won't rotate your board enough. In this case, flick harder and just keep practicing. Don't start flicking downwards, cause you will never be able to do a steezy kickflip that way. If you have any other problem or question, just leave a comment below. Another thing I wanted to say is that it takes a lot of time to really get the hang of this trick. If you ever see someone popping a nice kickflip super easily, just remember that he was once where you are right now. The difference is that he decided to put a crazy amount of hours into learning that trick. Now it's just up to you. Stay positive and you'll get there. Thanks for watching everyone. This was the 5th tutorial from this series. Please let me know if you like it and what trick I should do next. The idea behind this video is that I'm teaching you skateboarding from your position of view. This is how you would see yourself learning these tricks, and doing tutorials this way helps you to self-visualize. There are already a ton of regular tutorials out there, so I'm sure these different ones will help you out. Subscribe for more upcoming tutorials and regular skate videos. Peace out, skate on, learn your tricks, land them, go out there and skate.